Everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your full moon in Taurus tarot reading. I'm actually doing this reading on the day of the full moon because I thought it would be best to harness the energy of what is to come. So depending on where you live in the world, the full moon will take place on either November 15th or 16th. I'm going to begin with Aries and work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be pinned to the comment section. I have set the intentions for this reading for your sun and your moon placements. That's about it. You're welcome to follow one, both, or maybe even another placement that you regularly follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, pinned in the comment section where you'll find the timestamps. You'll also find a link to a website where you can obtain your free birth chart, and you can come back here and just click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. At the end of the reading, I will do a collective reading for everyone watching, utilizing the card at the bottom of the deck. Our little mystery card will leave right there. Keep in mind, it's a general collective reading, not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through that don't fully resonate. So just take what fits and leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, it just means someone else of your sign or your sign placement needed to hear that message. With all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your full moon and Taurus message is all about. We have acceptance. So I feel like within the energy of this full moon, so I would say beginning when the full moon is occurring for you, up until like 7 days, so that 1 week following the full moon, I feel like there's something here that you need to accept. This could be in regards to any particular situation, environment, or connection. Let's see what this is all about. Bottom of the deck. I was going to say bottom of the dog. Maybe you have a dog. Bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Swords. I feel like this really leaves you up in your head, but I feel like it's something you may have to come to terms with. I just almost saw the Knight of Swords there pop out. So tell me more about acceptance here for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Acceptance is being clarified by Nine of Swords. We just escalated to the Chariot, to the Queen of Cups, to the Knight of Swords. There he is again. So clearly he did want to come out. Bottom of the deck, I have Queen of Swords, to the Star card, to the Sun card, to the Six of Swords in the upright. That leaves a King of Pentacles, to the Wheel of Fortune, to Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have been really up in your head lately, Aries, to the point where you may be having night terrors, bad dreams, nightmares, suffering from insomnia. Even if think you're having a full night's sleep, you're really not. So if lately you have felt tired during the day, it could be because, like, even though you're sleeping, it's not like a restful sleep. So there's something clearly weighing on your mind, even if it's like deep within your subconscious, that has been disturbing your sleep patterns for quite some time. I feel like there's a Queen of Cups here in your life. I don't know who this person is to you, and I don't read body parts. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have double Cancer here with the Chariot. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Aquarius in the Star card, and then Leo in that Sun card in the reverse. But it's a small spread, so take the messages how they resonate. I feel like you've been really up in your head about wanting to move forward with this individual. There's your spread here is flanked by two action cards. The Chariot talking about moving forward, having the willpower to move forward, I believe, with this individual. And I think this is something you'll be communicating with this individual. I do think, though, when you communicate this to this individual, it helps to heal the connection with them. I feel like there's been a wound in the connection with this person. They're either a water sign or an air sign. And I feel like there's been wounding here. Clearly a tower has occurred at some point because I have the Star card. But I feel like you're finally accepting the situation with this individual for what it is. I think you have great hope. You want victory. Six of Swords, you want to move forward with this person. I think that you've been very unhappy with the state of the connection, and you're hoping that this conversation or this news because the Knight of Swords will deliver news, right? The pages are the message, the Knights deliver them. So I feel like you're delivering clarity here for this individual, some type of conversation that will help heal the connection and allow the two of you to move forward in the connection. So tell me a little bit more about the Knight of Swords. What is this message that you're having? Or I believe it's a conversation, because the Queen here is holding a sword and then you're coming in holding a sword. So I do believe that this is a conversation between the two of you. I don't take this as being an aggressive conversation because it's immediately followed by healing. So tell me more about the conversation for Aries. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The conversation is Queen of Pentacles in the upright, King of Wands in the upright. I have lots of players here. And Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, I have 10 of Pentacles to the High Priestess. And then a 10 of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, you're conveying to this individual that you want to take control or lead the relationship into a better direction. I feel like you are feeling very empowered when you give this message to this individual. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who, it's not only a singular energy, right? It's one of two singular cards in the minor arcana portion of tarot, right? Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. But the Nine of Pentacles card is someone who's very grounded and solid. They can take care of themselves. They're very clear thinking. I feel like this is you conveying to this individual in a very grounded and stable way that you want to nurture this connection with them and that you want to invest in this connection, because Nine Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles holds one. That's 10 Pentacles, and that's exactly here what's at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're finally accepting, I want to say, your fate with this person. Now, this could be a friend, could be a family member, could be a lover. Whatever connection this is, platonic or romantic, I feel like after a lot of thinking, and I mean real thinking, right, with that Nine of Swords, I feel like you're accepting that this is the connection I want to invest in. I want to heal this connection with this person. It's been unhappy for quite some time. I need to speak these words or these truths to this individual so we can move forward. I feel like it's been argumentative with this person recently, and this is your attempt to, like, let's clear the air and move forward together. How does this Queen of Swords receive this message from Aries? How do they receive this message? Please and thank you. We have the World in the upright, the Page of Swords in the upright, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, I have Lovers to the Two of Swords to the Ace of Cups. I feel like this person is willing to start a new chapter with you. I feel like their response back to you is really brief. Like if you're saying, and I don't know, I have the Lovers here, so let's say that this is about romantic love, and you've accepted, I love this person. I've been so up in my head about not knowing how to have victory with this individual, but you know, I need to confess my feelings or my desire to invest in a connection in order to heal this connection. I think if you express all of that and you maybe ask this person, and I don't know exactly the details, right, of your conversation, but if it's something to the effect of, I'm willing to do this, are you in? I don't think this person gives you a big response. I think they're just yes. Their response is just yes. It's a Page of Swords response. It's like a one-word response. Let's close the chapter on the old way we were doing it, and let's move forward. The Knight of Swords in the upright would be the slowest moving knight. In the reverse, it's let's go. I think I think it ends up being literally a one-word response, like yes, or like let's do this, something like that. So where are you headed with this individual with the Six of Swords? Where are you headed with this individual? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Where are you headed? Lovers shows itself again in the upright. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like if this was a connection you were previously not investing in, you are now making the choice to have this brand new beginning with this person. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. The page, again, is the message, and your Ace of Pentacles is right there. And I feel like this is a very honest conversation. This I don't want to say elevates you to emperor status, but I feel like this is you taking control of a connection you don't want to lose, finally accepting what this person means to you. And again, this could be a friend that you've had a falling out with, but whomever this is, it's you conveying to them your desire to invest in the connection, and then basically just responding like, okay, yeah, like, let's do this. And I feel like you're making the choice here where you didn't invest before, you decide to invest in this connection. And I do believe that your offer is well received. It is a decision you've decided to make, and you are accepting this, and this person is accepting your offer as well. So congratulations to you. I don't know what this is about. Some type of mending of a broken fence. It looks like a broken connection, and it looks like both of you are on the same page and accepting that the two of you, need to come together and try this again. So I love that for you. Let's get you two Moonology cards here. We have take a reality check, full moon in Capricorn, and the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So one of you could be a Capricorn or have high Capricorn placements. The two of you could also decide to take the relationship to a higher level of commitment in Capricorn season. And in that respect, we're about 5 weeks away from that. So this could be something where it's like, hey, let's try to make this work, and we'll see where we are in a month. And that could be when, that this tough cycle that you've been through with this person comes to an end, and the two of you are able to start anew. So love that for you, Aries. That is your full moon in Taurus message. If you like that message and you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus, in your sign, is for you. We have deep breathing. I literally had to exhale for that. Taurus, I feel like you are dealing with some heavy emotions. Now, the heavy emotions are common for, all 12 signs on the zodiacal wheel anytime there is a full moon. But I feel for you, this is a heavy decision you have to make, or a heavy situation, and this is going to require you to take a big deep breath before you proceed forward. Tell me more about deep breathing here. Bottom of the deck, I have 10 of Swords. Tell me more about deep breathing here for the Taurian collective. What do they need to know about deep breathing? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Taurus, deep breathing is being clarified by the star in the upright. So clearly there's a tower which is occurring, and you're going to have to breathe your way through it, in an effort to heal here, my love. You then have the Two of Swords. You have the Fool in the reverse, and you have the Four of Swords. So you now have the major and minor arcana card to healing, The Four of Swords is a minor arcana card to the star card. Bottom of the deck, I have the Empress. I have the Queen of Swords. I have the 10 of Swords again, Taurus, followed by the 5 of Swords, and then the World card. The World card and the 10 of Cups. Taurus, I feel like you are ending a connection here within the next 7 days. I think there's been a tower moment, or possibly several tower moments in this connection. I don't know what this is for you, platonic or romantic. I really have no way of indicating that. So I just know that there's a connection here where there have been multiple tower moments. You're consistently trying to heal from it. Your intuition has been blocked for quite some time. You've been unable to make a decision on how to move forward with this particular connection. I think you have felt like, I can't make a decision because I don't want to make the foolish one. The Fool in the reverse is a fool. It's someone who takes that leap of faith without really knowing all the facts. So again, and the Fool in the upright is a very intuitive card. It's also someone they've done their homework, Because the minor arcana card to that is the Page of Wands, which is well, let me discover and see what's out there and get all the facts before I can take that leap of faith. And then you're taking the leap of faith in the Fool card with the intuition that all the facts, or whatever I have discovered as the Page of Wands, I now have everything I need to have to take that step forward. But the Fool in the reverse is sort of like someone who hasn't done their homework yet, or their intuition is off. And I feel like this has been delaying you from making a decision, because you feel like, I may not have all the facts. I don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to misstep here. But I feel like within the next 7 days, this is going to require you to, like, there's like a lot of breathing here. There's a lot of like, do I really want to do this? Whatever connection this is, you have felt very betrayed by it. And you're putting an end to the fighting, to the conflict. To Five of Swords could be you've been put in competition, or you've been made to feel like you're in competition. This is, I feel like it's almost like you lashing out as a final word to whomever it is that has betrayed you. And this is repetitive betrayal here in the Ten of Swords, right? This is multiple injuries to you. And that was the feeling I got with that Star card, to the breathing, to the Four of Swords. It's like, I don't feel like this is your first time at this particular rodeo. Tell me about the Tower. Give me an idea about the Tower here. Taurus, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I have Aries, another Taurus, a Libra, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But it's a small spread, so take those signs only if they resonate to you. Tell me more about the Tower moment. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Tower is being clarified by the Eight of Cups in the upright, the Ace of Cups in the upright, and the Six of Pentacles. Whatever connection this has been for you, it has been unfair. There's been no reciprocity. And you are making the decision to emotionally, and for some of you, physically, walk away from it. What's interesting to know is that the artwork depiction on the deck of cards I use for you, for Taurus, it uses the same imagery as the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. And what I've always found fascinating in that deck with the Eight of Cups is there's a cup missing here. There's clearly a spot, right, in this row of cups. And so I feel like this is you off in search, like you're moving forward to find your next cup, the cup that's missing. And consequently, what came up after it is the Ace of Cups. I feel like whatever disappointing situation this is, you're making the conscious decision to no longer give to it, and instead you're going to give to yourself. And I think that's your realization. That's your deep breath realization is, I've poured so much into this particular connection, trying to heal it, while trying to heal myself. And I'm constantly faced with what I feel is this act of betrayal, repeated betrayal. And it's time that I stop giving to it and start giving it to me. Because before we can get to the Two of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. And that's the, I have to pour into myself and love myself so much and so unconditionally that the cup overfloweth. And only then do I have enough love to give to another being. And that's the Two of Cups, your soulmate connection, whoever he or she may be, platonic or romantic. So I feel like this is Taurus reviewing things that have transpired, reviewing the facts of their heartache and deciding to end it. Like, this is like a final ending here for you, Taurus. A very conscious decision to disengage from a soulmate connection here. Six of Cups in the reverse, like leaving the past in the past. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This might come with some arguments with that Five of Wands. Whoever you're leaving behind may accuse you of being selfish, because the Nine of Cups in the reverse could be a selfish energy. You could also be leaving this energy that has backstabbed you and betrayed you because you feel like they're not jealous. I don't even know where jealous came from there. You could feel like they're selfish. And that might be what you're walking away from, is a very selfish energy in your life that takes rather than gives. Okay, where's Taurus headed after the World? Clearly an enormous amount of healing. So where are you headed afterwards, Taurus? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Where are you headed, Taurus? The Magician. You are walking away from this situation with all the tools you will need to manifest and create the life you want, or the connections that you want, because the Magician is the only card in tarot who possesses all four aces. That's followed by the Sun in the reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I think this parting is one of deep sorrow for you. But where you're heading is a place where you will be able to have all of the tools you need to overcome this sorrow and to turn your life forward. The Wheel of Fortune, when it comes up in a reading that's as heavy as this one, I feel it's like a two-part message. One, by doing this, you are cleaning the karmic debt. And I know that's hard for people to hear or understand, but whether it's you believe in karmic debt within this lifetime or karmic debt of multiple lifetimes, this is the clearing of the karmic debt. This is the universe waiting for you to finally learn the lesson that pouring into Taurus is more important than anything else. And it's like once you realize this lesson and you walk away from whatever this deceptive, selfish energy has been in your life, that at some point you have acknowledged as a soulmate, but it's a soulmate you realize is more like an unhealed karmic that you've been soul connected to. Not like you have a soul contract with this person, but this is unfortunately an individual that was put on your path to teach you a lesson. I know people hate hearing that. The good news is that by walking away from this connection, you're clearing the karmic debt. And this now puts you in the wheel of fortune, which means the clean slate. You've now generated good karma for yourself. And with that good karma comes the universe's blessing that says, okay, Taurus, now I'm going to give you everything you need to start the next chapter of your life. And I'm also going to help you overcome the sadness that this situation and betrayal inflicted upon you. So it's really hard to move a Taurus. My best friend is a Taurus. My ex-husband is a Taurus, who I'm still good friends with. Bottom of the deck, I have 4 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like at some point I mean, for some of you, this could be a marriage. For others of you, it's individuals that you shared a home with. This could even be someone from your childhood, like a childhood friend or a family member even, that you've kept in your life far longer than they should have. And unfortunately for Taurus, because you are so loyal, sometimes your loyalty comes with stubbornness. And you tend to be overly loyal to people who really don't deserve it. And I think that was a hard lesson for you, my friend. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I feel like you are finally waking up to the reality of a situation and deciding that it's time for you to put yourself first and pour into yourself and be generous with yourself. And for that, I commend you, because that's a tough journey for anyone. So take lots of deep breaths in the week ahead. Whatever's closing out for you, this is you working in unison with the divine to not just clear karmic debt, but to chart an entirely new course for yourself. One where, Taurus, you will be able to create the life that you truly want. So just lots of deep breathing here, my friend. You will get through this. Your Moonology card, relax. Yeah, deep breaths. New moon in Cancer. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So definitely take time to relax and take care of you, my friend. This could be a challenging day and even week for many of you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. If you'd like to claim the strength and energy and love that clearly was resonating here in this message being bestowed upon you from the divine, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini twin gang. Let's see what hour, I say hour because I am a Gemini sun. Let's see what our full moon in Taurus message is. We have awaken. You're becoming maybe spiritually awakened or awakened to some truth about a particular situation, environment, or connection. Tell me more about awaken here. I have the sun, or I'm sorry, the sun to the tower. Something is becoming illuminated for you, Gemini, and it is helping you to awaken to possibly some truth here. Tell me more about awaken to the Gemini, for the Gemini collective. Tell me more about awaken here for Gemini. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Gemini, awaken is being clarified by Ace of Swords in the upright. Yeah, there's some truth. Remember when I split the deck, we saw the Tower to the Sun card, and I said there was something, some light being shed on something. So the Ace of Swords is now you having clarity regarding a particular situation, environment, or connection. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Hangman in the upright, more enlightenment. Wow. And the Queen of Swords. Well, there you are, my beauty. Bottom of the deck, you have Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. And then I have a Queen of Wands to the Empress. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I also have here another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's clarity coming in here, Gemini, that allows you to, in a very grounded way, walk away from something or walk towards something. So let's find out which direction you're going in, right? Because the Eight of Cups card is, yes, I'm walking away from Eight Cups, but I'm also walking towards something. So I don't know if this King of Swords is someone you're walking towards or walking away from. You know what I mean? So let's clarify this first. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Eight of Cups is being clarified by the Nine of Swords in the upright, the Ace of Cups in the upright, and the Hermit in the upright. It's like, I don't know what to do. You're really up in your head about this, about what direction to take regarding a particular connection in your life. I feel like you have been clouded for quite some time about whether or not you want to invest in a particular connection. I think you've tried to see it from all angles with that Hangman card, or at least you will be within the next week. So I feel like where once there might have been this Nine of Swords Hermit energy where I'm confused, I don't know where to invest this cup of love. Do I invest it in myself? Do I invest it in this person? Do I invest it elsewhere? I feel like the clarity is coming to you with that Ace of Swords to the Awaken. That's a very, I mean, right in a row here is Awaken, Ace of Swords, and Hangman. So you will be shown the way, I want to say. Tell me about this King of Swords. You're either the Queen of Swords or King of Swords, but usually when I have dual sign cards like this come up, like the first one is the person I'm reading for. The first one is the querent. So whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like this is you. Because this is you, like, I don't know what to do. What do I invest? Where do I invest? And then it's like, boom, the clarity comes in. So I feel like this is either someone you're walking away from or walking towards. Tell me more about this King of Swords for the Gemini Collective, please, and thank you. And remember, it doesn't have to be another air sign. It could just be someone that you communicate with on a regular basis. This could also be two individuals then having a conversation. Because if you see the way the cards lay out, the Queen and the Kings here are talking to one another. Like they're looking at one another. So I feel like there's clarity here that comes to you. And then there's this conversation. They're shooting this bow and arrow, the arrow of truth, right? The Ace of Swords, actually, if you look at it, look at the Ace of Swords, the bow and arrow, and then look at what the King is holding. So it's like you're communicating your truth to this person, and they're like firing back their truth. So tell me more about this King of Swords here for Gemini, please, and thank you. King of Swords is being clarified by Seven of Swords in the upright, Two of Pentacles in the upright, and Page of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, I have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This Seven of Swords card in this deck always catches me off. Like, it always gives me a different vibe than the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. Because this is an individual who's been holding back the truth. All the arrows of the Ace of Swords are in his back pocket, and he is ready to pull on the bow to tell you, but he's holding back. So this is someone who's been holding back from telling you the truth. They've been going back and forth, almost juggling. Do I tell Gemini this? Do I not tell Gemini this? I have all this truth, and I'm not quite sure if I want to tell Gemini. And then the message is delivered. So I feel like you are awakened and clarity is brought to you, Gemini, through this conversation you have with this individual, because I feel like it's this individual who's communicating something to you that they have held back for a long time, where they were confused, they didn't know what direction to go in. This person is now telling you the truth. Page of Wands. What is the message for Gemini? What is the message here for Gemini? I feel like they're awakened and now you are awakened. Tell me about this message to Gemini. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. The Page of Swords is being clarified by the Ten of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Knight of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, I have Page of Cups to the Star in reverse, to the Chariot in the upright. Have you been in disconnection with this person, Gemini? I feel like for those of you where you have been in disconnection with this individual, I feel like what the message that the person wants to convey to you is that they want to drop these burdens. They do love you unconditionally, and this is someone who wants to take action in your direction. I feel like they haven't told you this, or they've been going back and forth on whether or not they want to move the connection forward with you. I think you get a very small apology for the delay. I feel for a lot of you, this person is being awakened to their connection with you. And I don't really have a lot of cups here, to be honest. So I'm not sure if this is a romantic partner. I'm going to leave it up to you. But I feel like you're leaving behind heartbreak and moving towards this person. Like once you receive this information, this is going to make you want to move towards this person. This ends up making this connection very solid and steady. Where's Gemini going with this connection? Yeah, you are being gifted in this full moon in Taurus, this very grounded message, very grounding energy, right? Taurus energy is grounded energy. I feel like this helps to ground the connection between you and this person. Where's Gemini headed in this connection? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Where are you headed, Gemini? 4 Cups in the upright, the Empress in the upright, and the Queen of Wands in the upright. I feel like if you felt rejected by this person, that is no longer the case. This could be a friend that you had a huge falling out with, and maybe you didn't understand why the connection came to an end. And you've been sitting in here trying to get some clarity, and clarity now comes to you via this message from this person. Like, I've been holding back on the truth. I'm really sorry. This is where I messed up. I didn't know how to say it beforehand, but I want to drop the burden between the two of us. I love you unconditionally, right? I want to move towards rebuilding this connection with you. And I feel like at that point, you leave behind the disappointment and you move towards this individual. So it could be a platonic connection like that. You may have felt like rejected by this person in the past. I feel like now where you're headed is, I mean, very powerful energy here. Queen of Wands to the Empress. I mean, this is like you, okay, let's rebirth this connection. I'm ready. I've been ready for this moment. It's almost like you've been waiting for this person to say this. So I don't know who this is, platonic or romantic. 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person has been holding back. This is someone who's not been telling you the full truth about something. And I feel like it's about their feelings for you and how they wish to move the connection forward. So they've been holding back. They've been awakened to this connection. And now it's something that they want to pursue with you. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I was going to say the Hermit. Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. Of course, when the Empress is here, all signs are on the table. And then again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So just take those messages, how they resonate to you. But I feel like someone has become awakened in respect to their connection with you. There's communication from them to you. It comes with a small apology and a boatload of truths. And I feel that it enables you to walk away from the hurt of the past and move towards a new beginning of reconciliation with this individual. It looks like both of you are becoming enlightened and awakened through the process of this conversation. Your Moonology cards, Gemini, I have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and then step up and lead, new moon in Capricorn as well. So very heavy Capricorn energy. I don't know if you or your person, maybe whoever that person is, has high Capricorn placements. But yeah, Empress to the Queen of Wands is like, I'm ready. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting to like take this connection in a new direction, and I feel like you're given the opportunity to do that. There might be a delay because you have double Capricorn here, so it might be like a month off. So this is a conversation that could take place in the next month. Maybe with that 4 of Cups, it's something you have to consider, because we did get 4 of Cups to the Empress to the Queen of Wands. So this might be something you were like, let me think about this. And then it's like, okay, I want to do this with you. But I do think that you pause for some of you because you want to think about it. So take all those messages, how they resonate, and only if they resonate to you. But that's what I have for you, my dear, in respect to your full moon tarot reading. Until I read for you again, Gemini, I am wishing you good luck with the situation, as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your full moon and Taurus tarot reading is all about. We have relationships. All right, Cancer, relationships. Split the deck and I get the Empress to the Strength in the reverse. Some of you have had a difficult time with several connections in your life. Tower to the Empress. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. I know you dislike, a lot of people dislike when I say that, but I feel like the lessons you learned have been able to, or shouldn't say have been able to, were designed to move you towards Empress or Emperor status, right? Regardless of your gender. Queen of Cups and the Tower. There you are. Shakeups in your life. And you being the Queen of Cups, whether or not you're masculine or feminine. So tell me more about relationships here for the Cancerian collective. What do they need to know about relationships in respect to this full moon? Please and thank you. Relationships is being clarified by Four of Wands in the upright. King of Swords in the upright. Page of Cups in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in the upright. You go. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. And making the judgment call. I literally got chills. Now, we're all on different timelines or different points of a timeline. Some of you, I feel like this is specifically for the Cancerians that have been in a very difficult connection and you've been holding on to it like a white knuckle death grip. I feel like the energy of this full moon allows you to release this particular relationship. It could be platonic or romantic. I feel like you know what victory in a healthy connection is like. I think you've spent a lot of time contemplating what that is. That Four of Wands tells me you're entering this full moon period at peace with yourself and with your space, even if you're struggling. Because we saw that Strength card in reverse at the beginning of the read. So even if you've been struggling, you've been doing your best to see the brighter side, right, of life. I feel like you've learned a lot. Look at this King of Swords. This King of Swords is like, all right, aside from being handsome, the King of Swords has learned a lot. That sword of truth that he holds, that Ace of Swords, has come with a lot of wounding to him. But that's what makes him sharper and wiser moving forward, right? You can also see the telephone lines behind him. Some of them have been severed. I feel like for a lot of you, you are cutting off someone that you regularly communicated with. I feel like this individual is immature. I think that they love bomb you. I think you're walking away from that. I love this. Look at this energy here. This is you, like Eight of Cups to the King of Cups, walking away from the, and it's a King of Cups in reverse, no less, right? So you're walking away from someone that you know, even if they love you, it's not an unconditional love. It's not the love you deserve. It's a love bombing love. It's a when they F up, they come in, apologize, they buy you a little gift, but this is someone who will turn around. It's a repeat offender, right? So because it's someone who at the end of the day, they're not emotionally balanced themselves. And I feel like with the Page of Swords to the Queen of Cups, you know, pages, in addition to disseminating information, they collect. And I feel like you've learned through what you've gone through. Because this King of Swords is battle scarred here, okay? He's gone through the mill. I say he because there's a man on the card, but regardless of your gender, he's learned a lot from his connections, from his relationships. And that knowledge has not only enabled this individual, which is you, to learn how to love yourself unconditionally, but you've also learned to let go of people who can't love you unconditionally also. Very powerful full moon energy here for the Cancerian collective. Now, some of you have already walked away from that individual. And I feel like if in that respect, if you've already walked away, you are coming through this next 7 to 10 day period of this full moon energy really in your glory, very grounded. This Taurian energy of the full moon is really going to ground you. It's going to make you focus yourself. If you haven't been nurturing yourself, you're going to feel this increased need. I need to nurture myself more. I need to nurture my surroundings more, my residence, right? Wherever you live, because the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. This is an energy who not only nurtures themselves and the connections around them, but their living space. So I feel like this is the mode, very grounded mode you're going into, of like, I'm going to nurture my space. I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to unconditionally love myself the way I unconditionally loved other people in my life, platonic or romantic, who just didn't give to me what I deserve. And what you deserved was what you gave. You gave unconditional, balanced, healthy love. And in return, you received unconditional, unhealthy, unbalanced love. And if you've walked away from that, the full moon energy is going to give you this increased feeling like you did the right thing. And this urge within you, like, I kind of have to shift gears. I'm like visualizing like a stick shift in a car. Like, I'm gonna have to shift gears now and just really focus on myself and nurture myself. And for those of you where you're not quite there yet because you're a little behind on a timeline or on a different timeline, the energy of the full moon is going to give you that realization that in order to ground myself in my life, I need to walk away from whoever this is, whether it's platonic or romantic. Making the judgment call, 10 of Cups. I know what the 10 of Cups is. And the reason why I know what the 10 of Cups is because I know what it isn't. And it's not that. So if you've walked away, this is what you're walking towards. I keep telling you it's on your path. It was not with that person. I'm sorry to tell you that. We've all been there where we wanted it to be that person. It can't be that person, because you constantly come up in your readings as a queen. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Sometimes you show up as the Empress. This individual is always at Page of Cups or Knight status in all of your readings. I don't know who it is. And when they show up as a king, it's always in the reverse. Always. So you don't deserve to spend the rest of your life with that, because you can't get to the 10 of Cups with that person. Now, they might change and grow in the future, but in the interim, you can't wait for them. You can't. You can't waste the pretty on someone who may never get their act together. And I feel like for those of you where you've walked away, this is like a renewed sense through this full moon, like, I did the right thing, and now I'm really going to focus on myself, because this is what's coming for me. And I have to be mentally, spiritually, financially, everything ready for this. I feel like it just confirms you made the right decision. And for those of you where you're like, I'm not there yet, the full moon is going to give you the power to release whomever or whatever that is. Very empowering message here, regardless of what timeline you are on. So bravo to you, my friend, making the very conscious judgment call of, I know what healthy love is and what it isn't. And if it's not healthy love, I don't want it. Huge revelation I think you're having, and also like a review of all the relationships in your life, not just your romantic ones. I feel like this is going to begin like a domino effect, a chain reaction, because once you are emboldened enough to see that person for who and what they truly are, and you're able to walk away from them, it's going to become so much easier for you moving forward to just, I was going to say eliminate, but I don't mean that in a violent way, but remove connections from your life who remind you of that experience. Like, you're going to see the red flags coming a mile away now. And if you have any platonic or romantic connections where, because now you know what a healthy relationship is, right? So you're going to be reviewing all your connections, whether it's with siblings, friends, coworkers, employees, you name it. And the ones that are more aligned with that person that you're leaving, they're out too. This is like the Cancerian collective is deciding to clean house before 2025 begins. Good for you. Incredibly empowering message. Let's get your Moonology cards. Speak your world into being. First quarter moon in Gemini. Yeah, I think you're gonna talk a little bit more than you usually do. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Yeah, I think you're reviewing your connections and saying which ones take from me more than they give. So it's a time to give rather than take. I think that's how you're looking at your connections. Who's really giving to me and who's only taking? Cancer's cleaning house in the last 6 weeks of this year. Good for you, my friend. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Stay strong and power through this. You definitely can do it. If you like that message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, lovable, lucky Leo. Let's see what we have for you in respect to the full moon in Taurus. We have mindfulness. Where's your deck? Here it is. Mindfulness. Tell me more about mindfulness for the Leo collective. What do they need to know about mindfulness? This is sort of giving me the energy of, like, I was going to say part Leo card, part Strength card, which is Leo, and then also the Hermit energy, which is interesting, which is Virgo. So some of you could be a Leo, Virgo cusper. I guess that would make you a Leo, right? Tell me more about mindfulness here for the Leo collective. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Mindfulness is being clarified by 9 of Wands in the upright, 4 of Cups in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, and the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Beautiful energy for you. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, yes. 4 of Pentacles, yes. Queen of Wands, yes, yes, yes. I love this for you. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands, and then the 4 of Swords, Ace of Wands followed by that. I like this energy for you. I feel like everything you've gone through, this is like a year in review kind of feeling for the Leo collective. And it might not be for all of you, but for the group of Leos I've tapped into, this is like you've been to war this year. Emotional, psychological, some of you financial, repeated patterns. You've dealt with patterns within yourself. You've dealt with patterns within people. You know what it feels like to be rejected. 4 of Cups. You know what it feels like to have someone not accept your apology or not accept your cup of love. I feel like you're done with it. I think the mindfulness card is, and that was the feeling I was getting, was like Strength to the Hermit, right? And the Hermit card is an individual who's done a lot of soul searching, and they have reviewed the patterns of people and situations and environments in their life. They've reviewed their own patterns. They've reviewed how maybe they've rejected others or other offers, or maybe even how they themselves or their offers were rejected. This is like, I'm getting the feeling of like I'm picturing you like coming out of a cave, like Gandalf, so much smarter and wiser and ready to forge ahead now, being very mindful of what you have gone through. It's like you've learned the lessons and now you're off to the races, Chariot. Now you're off to victory. Now you have the willpower. I feel like this earth energy, in the full moon in Taurus is going to give you a really good sense of grounding, a really good sense of identity, who you are, what you're worth. I think you're going to be reminded that you don't need anyone. You could want people in your life, friends, family members, partners, etc., but you don't need them. You can be successful all on your own. You can provide for yourself all on your own. And the way that you learned that, unfortunately, was by dealing with individuals who had repeated toxic patterns, and then at the end of the day had the balls to reject you. Even when you were willing to accept them with all of their wounding and all of their toxicities, they still rejected you. I think that made you kind of take a step back and go, I'm sorry, wait a minute. You were doing all of this and I was willing to love you anyway, and you didn't want me? Me? No. I feel like this was like you looking at these various connections in your life that you've dealt with in like the last year, for some of you maybe even longer, and you realizing it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I don't really need people like that in my life. I can have victory without them. And I know I can have victory without them because I survived them. I went from 9 of Wands to 9 of Pentacles. That's how you're ending this year. You enter the year 9 of Wands. You're leaving the year Nine of Pentacles. I love this for you. I feel like heading off into the near future. Page of Wands, you are excited. You've got fire in your belly with this Queen of Wands. You're only going to hold on. You're very mindful now of your connections in your life. You're only going to hold on to people who give you the respect you deserve as the Queen or King of Wands. Because I think you've realized I can create, right? The Queen or King of Wands, they're visionaries. They're creative individuals. They think outside of the box. They have a fiery spirit to them. This is you through and through, okay, my love? And I feel like you're realizing I don't really need to hold on to people who aren't at my level. And that probably sounds really obnoxious to the cross watcher. And I'm sorry, I don't mean it that way. I'm just getting this energy from through this Leo reading. And again, it might not be for all of you, but for a lot of you, it's like, I'm going to only hold on to connections that meet me where I'm at moving forward. I'm not settling for less anymore. I've come into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Why on earth would I ever go back to the Nine of Wands? And that's the mindfulness. That's you now. Moving forward, you're going to be very mindful. Look, like someone new comes into your life. This is like the up and down kind of look. This is the background check look. This is, I'm not taking things at face value anymore look. You really better show me your worth and your true colors before I even dare hold on to you. And yeah, is that a little rough around the edges? It's okay. You'll smooth out over time. But this is a Leo collective who's had enough. And really in this contemplative state. And I think a lot of you have been going through this for a while. I just think this full moon in Taurus is going to empower you to realize I really didn't need those people or that person after all. I could do it on my own because I did it in spite of them. With all the difficulties and roadblocks they put in my way, I still persevered. I still got up every day, or I went to work. I took care of my responsibilities. I took care of myself when I was sick. I didn't really need these people that were rejecting me, that had toxic repeated patterns in their life. I made it through without them. So they don't really need to come with me into the new year. The Chariot has no seats. This is a one-car vehicle. I don't really need these people. And I kind of feel like that's how you're. I don't want to fight about it anymore. I'm not taking on 10 of Wands, other people's burdens anymore. I feel like this is you the next 4 weeks of the year, next 4 to 6 weeks of the year, really resting and taking care of yourself. Yeah, it's a whole new beginning come 2025 for the Leo collective. And that Ace of Wands is what the Page of Wands is holding. Ready for new connections and situations and environments that have leveled up the way you have. Those are the ones you will hold on to. And most importantly, moving forward, you're going to hold on to yourself. I'm sorry for what you went through, but I love where you're going. Because you couldn't have become this without that. You needed 4 of Cups and 9 of Wands over and over and over again for you to become Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. I love this for you. I don't know who you are. I wish I could give you a big hug through the camera, because where you're headed is absolutely beautiful. Just stay on track, okay? Be mindful of any new connections that come towards you, particularly if they're past ones, okay? Stay on path. You are on the road to victory, my love. Good on you. Love this message for the Leo collective. Makes me wish I was a Leo. I really like this message for you. Let's get you 2 Moonology cards here, my friends. Yeah, way more mindful moving forward. Moonology cards. New moon in Aries, go for it. And have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Yeah, go for it. You have victory. You don't need to take those people with you in the next, in the next part of your journey. You can leave them where they're at. You survived them. You don't need to survive them again. Love it. Have faith in your dreams, my love. That is what I have for you. That is your full moon in Taurus reading. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you a hell of a lot of good luck with this. I'm really, really excited for you, as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus tarot reading is all about. We have new. Are you stepping into new connections, environments, or situations? Tell me more about new here for the Virgo collective. Tell me more about new for Virgo. Out with the old, in with the new, I just heard. Tell me more about new. Yeah, because this is card number 23, and that reduces to 5, and 5 is all about change. Tell me more about new here for Virgo. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. New. The Empress. Okay. Rebirthing something new. 3 of Pentacles. Working on something new. Laying the foundation for something new. The Tower. Oh, it's going to come as a shock, isn't it? And the Page of Swords. I really like this energy for you. The Devil, the Emperor, the Ten of Swords. Oh my God, who are you removing from your life? Tell me more about the Tower. You are working to create this Tower because you want something new in your life. A new connection, a new environment, a new situation. I don't know who that Emperor is. They have betrayed you. They're toxic. This could be a boss, family member, friend, lover. But you are working on creating a Tower so you can give a communication to this person. I feel like you're ending this. That's the power of the full moon for you in your sister sign of Taurus. Tell me about the Tower. You're working on this. Like, tell me more about the Tower. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Tower is being clarified by Page of Cups. Yeah, another message. Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. You are cutting out a soulmate connection which you deem to be toxic. And knowing your collective reading since April, I don't blame you. Now, some of you have already made this leap earlier in the year. We saw that in, I think it was around early June. And then in August, some of you went back to whomever that person is, platonic or romantic. So whether you went back or maybe you're like, I don't want to say delayed on the timeline, but a different timeline and you haven't done it yet, you're about to catch up to the Virgos who did this halfway through the year. You are communicating a message to this soulmate. Now, keep in mind, when I see Devil and then the 2 of Cups, I feel like this wasn't so much of a soulmate, more like a soul contract, like a karmic contract. I think you're seeing this person for who and what they are. The 10 of Swords it's a horrible depiction in this deck. I mean, it's bloody and it's not bloody, but it's gory. And while you're laying here wounded, there's like the animals now are coming for you. This is like a Black Panther. So I just feel like this person, and this is figuratively speaking, of course, it's like they didn't just try to kill you, they left you for dead. Like as you're laying there wounded, there's no one coming to your aid to rescue you. Like you had to patch up your own wounds while also fighting off other people. It's like, when there's blood in the water and then all the sharks come. Like this person left you bleeding in the water, and now not only did you have to get yourself to safety, but you're fending off the sharks on the way to the shore. I feel like you're realizing that this person is just, they probably have all the qualities are within them to be an emperor, but they keep leaning into that toxic energy. They keep giving in to the temptation. It reminds me of those cartoons I would watch when I was a kid where there's like the good angel on one shoulder and the bad angel on the other. Like this person is constantly going back to like the devil, like the bad angel. So you're cutting this person out. I just realized the coldness in this face. Like this person's like looking right through the wounds that I just got chills looking at that. They're just looking ahead. Not even fazed by what they have done to you or all the times they betrayed you, because this is a card of patterns. This is, betrayed you once, betrayed you twice, betrayed you thrice. Let's keep going. How many swords can we get in Virgo? You're cutting this person out and you're communicating this to them. Tell me about this Page of Swords, this communication. I feel like you held a lot of love for this person and you would have been willing to rebirth a connection with them, but not after that. I think that final sword is it for you. And now you're working to create the Tower moment. The moment where you can get the courage and the strength to, in a very non-emotional way, deliver this message to this person, saying, I may have thought you were a soulmate, but I think you're more of a karmic soul contract. And you might not use those words, but that's the meaning behind them. Tell me about this Page of Swords. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Page of Swords is being clarified by Justice. Knight of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. And Eight of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. Bottom of the deck, Death. This is done. It's not going to be rebirth. At least not now. This is karmic justice. And it's been a long time coming. I mean, for some of you, you struggled for a year. You've either tried to rebuild the connection for the last year, or you've been working on trying to get up, I don't want to say the nerve, but you know what I mean, like the strength and courage to just like call it off. And I feel like every time you tried, this person sucked you back in, and you were willing to work on it again. It's like one tower moment after another also led to one sword after another in your back. I think you're done. Oh, Seven of Swords. Some of you are going to find something new out. Not everyone. Some of you, this Page of Swords might be what you find out, and that's the last sword in your back, and you're done with this person. And honestly, I don't think this person cares about how they've made you feel, because they're just looking right over the swords. Like, yeah, whatever. I think you tried nurturing this connection for as long as you could. You're ready now to nurture something new. Good for you, Virgo. And literally my throat chakra is going right now. I feel like you've had such a hard time saying this to this person. Wow. Like this final goodbye. I think it's been so hard for you, because I think you've tried before. We've seen it in your readings, and you struggle with it. This time you're speaking very loudly, where in the past you may have approached this as the Page of Swords. This time you're the Queen of Swords. You found your voice. You're seeing this person for who and what they truly are, and you're putting an end to their deception. You are shifting timelines as a result of this. For those of you who do it, right? If this is your message, you know it intuitively if it is. So take the messages how they resonate, and only if they resonate to you. But for those of you where you're like, yep, then that's for you, my dear. Whole new path. Shifting timelines and rapidly approaching, probably by the end of Scorpio season. You know your worth. New moon in Taurus. Well, it's full moon in Taurus, but yes, know your worth. And your other moonology card, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Yeah, because this is justice, right? Libra is all about justice. So I think you win here. This is a clear victory for you, and the ability to start an entirely new cycle, jump onto a new timeline and a new pathway. 5, big change here for you. So proud of you, Virgo. That's what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus tarot reading or tarot message is all about. Smile. Ah, I love this for you. Tell me more about smile here for the Libra collective. What do they need to know about smile? Smile more. Be happy within your friend groups, within your family group. Maybe go out in nature if you're able to, depending on the weather, where you live in the world. I feel like this is like a stop and smell the roses kind of feeling here. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Tell me more about smile here for the Libra collective. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Smile is being... Wow, Queen of Wands wanted to come out again. King of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting, because there's 3 people on the card. 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. I love this for you. We have 3 of Swords, Fool in the reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, we're not doing that again. 10 of Swords. Oh, my God. 5 of Cups. You have been through hell. You've been through hell. And not every Libra watching, but I'm speaking to a group of Libras where you've had your heart broken. You've taken foolish risks on particular situations, environments, and connections that you thought would pan out for you. They were false investments or bad investments of time, money, love. Some of them financially depleted you. You felt betrayed and backstabbed, abandoned. Not no more. This is a group of you that have come through a very difficult period in your life, and you are solid and steady and creative. Very grounded energy here. You could be a business owner. You know, the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, these are entrepreneurs, business owners, business builders. I feel like in respect to what you've gone through, you've been able to rebuild yourself. And now you're a lot wiser about the investments you make. You're no longer making these foolhardy investments in particular individuals or connections, situations, environments, etc. I feel like this has brought you a lot closer to actual soulmates in your life, like not the karmic connections, but your family. And I was saying that when I saw the smile card. I said this could have something to do with like your friend groups, your family group. I feel like the hard lessons you have endured, probably over the course of your lifetime, right? Not just this year, have taught you to appreciate what you have in your life, what you've built for yourself, who you are, what you've gone through, what you've built. And you're valuing more the connections you have in your life. I feel like this full moon energy for a lot of you, yeah, what you've built, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, your soulmate connections. I feel like it's giving you clarity. This full moon in Taurus for a lot of you is more like a sit back, very nostalgic, reflective, thinking about everything you've gone through in your life, all of the hardships, and then looking around and saying, I made it. And it wasn't so bad. It was terrible in the moment. Don't get me wrong. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. These are not the greatest energies at all. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Not the greatest energies at all. And part of you could feel like, wow, I was really a fool for believing that person or putting up with that situation or investing in whatever that was. But I feel like this is a moment of reflection where you're like, but I wouldn't be who I am. And I wouldn't have built what I've built. And I wouldn't have the connections or the family or soulmate connections in my life. And I certainly wouldn't be able to appreciate them had I not gone through that. And that's your moment. From the full moon for probably another week or so, this feel good of reflecting on the horrors you've been through in your life, but knowing that who you are and what you have today was all made possible through the hard work and the hard lessons you had to endure. It's almost like I feel like I'm tapped into a group of Libras who's looking back into the past and seeing all of this. It's going to sound weird. It's almost like you're thinking back and looking at all of this and you're smiling and you're like, thank you. Thank you, because I wouldn't have this or be on the precipice of having this had it not been for that. It's like a moment of gratitude for the hard times because they've led you to where you are and to where you will be. Powerful message for you, Libra. I love this. Short and sweet, but I like it for you very, very much. Great nostalgic feeling here of being able to look at the past in a very non-emotional way and realize I couldn't be here today without going through that, yesterday. So definitely stop and smell the roses because you've gone through a lot in your life, and right? You have the divine gift of free will, but it's a great opportunity for you to enjoy everything you have in your life, all of your successes, no matter how big or small, and do something nice for yourself this week because you've come a long way and you have a lot to be grateful for and a lot to smile about. Detoxify, full moon in Taurus. Yeah, that's a mental detoxification. Looking at the past, seeing it for what it is, for what it was, saying thank you and letting it go. Holy Jesus, don't let your past hold you back. You had to go through it to get to where you are. So I feel like this is a Libra if you can envision it, because this is the image I just got, so I hope that I'm able to explain it as well as I just saw it. It's a Libra standing. I just saw a huge warehouse, like a metal kind of box store, but it's completely vacant, right? And the light is on, and you're standing at the doorway, and you're turning back. You're looking at that big blank space, which was all that heartache that you once endured. I feel like this is a Libra collective. You're shutting the lights off for the last time, and you're closing the door behind you, never to go in that room again. It's done. There's nothing left there. You don't live there anymore. And now you are moving forward with grace and gratitude, because you wouldn't be where you are today without those hardships. I feel like you're kind of, detoxifying your past, leaving it where it belongs once and for all, appreciating it for what it was, as hard as it was, and smiling and moving forward, really understanding that this time around, you will not allow your past to hold you back ever again. Bravo to you, my friend. Awesome, gorgeous message for the Libra collective. If you like that message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus message is all about. Service. Service. What is this all about? Tell us more about service. Splitting the deck, I have Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. Service. Tell me more about service for the Scorpio collective. I just got High Priestess vibes off of this individual at the center of the card who has a star over her head. So it's almost giving me like the star card energy, but also the High Priestess energy with that. Tell me more about service for the Scorpio collective. Tell me more about service. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles. Tell me more about service. Helping others, working with others. One more shuffle here, please. And thank you. Service is being clarified by Page of Cups in the upright. Four of Swords in the upright. Queen of Wands in the upright. Nine of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, I have the Chariot to Judgment. Oh my God, to the Death card. Two of Swords to the Three of Swords to the King of Cups. I don't know if it's a message you want to hear, but I feel like there is this clearly isn't for every Scorpio or every Scorpio placement, okay? But if you have felt lately this feeling within you that you want to take all the experiences you have had in regards to heartbreak, and you want to share them with the world or with others in an effort to help heal others, this message is for you. If you've been feeling the urge to do that, I feel like this is the divine saying to you, you can be a service to others. You can dispatch cups of love to others in an effort to heal them. You can actually, like, if you've been thinking about like starting a business, I don't know, could be tarot, could be a spiritual guide, could be a life coach. I don't know, maybe some of you want to open up a yoga business. Whatever it is for you to help others heal. Maybe some of you want to get into like becoming a therapist or a counselor, like I said, a life coach. I feel like this is very powerful. Chariot to Judgment to the Death card is like, Scorpio, if you want to transfer your pain into someone else's power, if you've been feeling that calling, please inquire on doing this. I don't know how, each of you want to do it differently. But I feel like this is the divine saying to you, if you have felt that need to be a service of others, to dispatch cups of love to help people heal their hearts, Four of Swords, heal their minds, Nine of Swords, you can do this. And if you launch whatever business this is, it's going to take off like a racehorse. Chariot, Judgment, Death. You will not only be transforming other lives, you will be transforming your own as well. Huge. And I can tell you as a Scorpio moon, I felt that calling I think I was awakening to, because I never did tarot for collective groups like this. And I started getting the calling, I guess it was October of last year, something like that, September, October. And it took me a little bit of a while. And then I'm a Gemini sun, I'm a Scorpio moon. And by January of 2024, I started looking at my birth chart really in depth. And I saw that Jupiter was going to, enter Gemini in June. And I thought, well, if I can launch this business, I mean, that's what it's turned into, this business of service and this business of healing others, and tapping into the intuition that I feel like I've had my whole life, and use it in a way to help others. It's something I can really do with Gemini being in my sign. And so, I launched it April 6th of this year. There was some other astrological thing happening. That's why I picked that particular day. And I'm not telling you, you have to get that thorough with it and like have astrology decide when you're starting this. But if you're feeling the calling, I can tell you to go ahead and do it. Now, I'm not at a point in this where I'm like living tremendously well and I'm making a lot of money, but I offer my services for free on YouTube. I'm not one of those readers where I give you 15 minutes and then I make you pay $15 for like the last 10 minutes of the reading, right? They're all there. Whatever I get is all there. And if YouTube cuts me a check for like advertising and stuff at the end of the month, bravo, I can help pay an electricity bill. And I've always felt within me like the money will come. It'll come eventually. But this is what I was called to do. And I'm getting the same feeling for you. So I don't want to like push on you what I did, but there's no other way to read this. If you have had this calling to be of service to others, deliver cups of love to heal the populace, you are capable of doing that. And the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, they're entrepreneurs. They're business owners. They're business builders. I'm not telling you to quit your full-time job right now and launch into whatever this is. But if you've been feeling the desire to do it, I feel like the divine is telling you, yeah, you can definitely do this. Where's Scorpio going? This is a very specific message for Scorpio sun and Scorpio moons. I feel like this could be like an idea, or I think you've had the idea for a while, to be quite honest. I just feel like the power of the full moon is going to ground you. And maybe it's through this reading. I don't know. I could really transform my life and the life of others. And I could be successful doing it for them. And in turn, the divine will reward me with monetary success. All I have to do is be of service to others. What a beautiful message. Okay, those of you who decide to embark on this, where are you headed, my love? One more shuffle, please, Anne. Thank you. Where are you headed? Wheel of Fortune, whole new cycle. Good luck, clearing out the bad karmic debt. And it's in the upright, so generating good karma for yourself. Five of Pentacles in the upright to the Emperor. If you were in financial lack before, you will be rewarded handsomely. I'm not telling you to do it for the money. And I'm certainly not telling you to quit your job to do it. But I feel like if you have felt in lack, you will be rewarded. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands. What a way for you to help people by sharing the burdens and stories and deceptive behaviors or deceptive energies that you have had to, that you've dealt with, the experiences you've endured. This is completely life-changing for you. This could be writing a book, having a video blog, reading tarot, like I said, spiritual guide. Please think about it. If you have felt a calling within you to be of service to others, this could be you keeping your day job of volunteering at a homeless shelter, volunteering at some women's group for like abused women. We have a couple of them here in my area. It's just, if you have felt a calling, like you could volunteer at a food pantry. Maybe some of you have been homeless before. You know how difficult it is to put food on the table. This is a way for you to like help these people. Sharing your story, but also helping them by giving them hope. Yeah, I love this for you. I don't know who I'm reading for. It could be one of you out there. But if you've gone through hell and you've learned the lessons and you have felt a calling within you to put that to service to helping others, my God, go for it. go for it. It's like the gates are opening for you. Backstab, betrayed, burdens, Eight of Swords. You've been through it all. Look at the victory. Look, if you like, this is like transmuting, death card, transmuting, transforming pain into power. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Sun card. All because of the Page of Swords, like communicating what you've gone through. This is karmic justice. Offering cups of love to those that have been injured the way you've been. Wow, what a beautiful way to transmute pain into power, not just for yourself, but for others. If that's your message, go for it, my love. Go for it. Let's see what your Moonology cards are. I have cool your emotions, full moon in Aries, and your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, which is literally today. Full moon in Taurus. So if this has been your dream, sit down and now create the practical plan the way I did. If you're volunteering for groups in your area, that's fine. Reach out to them, see what openings and availabilities they have, and do they match your hours and your availability. If you're looking to like launch a business, protect yourself. Do you need an LLC? Do you need an insurance? What are the rules and regulations for the town or region or state you live in? Be smart. Don't just launch into it. But as the Queen of Wands, do all your homework like I did, right? I took about 4 months until I get my homework, get all my stuff together. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this now. So I feel like you can harness this energy of the full moon to create a practical plan. If your dream is to be of service of others, you certainly can make it a reality. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. That's your full moon in Taurus. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus message is. We have mood. Oh, boy. Mood. You could be in a mood. You could be dealing with someone else who's in a mood. Tell me more about the mood here. For Sagittarius, what do they need to know about mood? Or you could be in the mood for something or not in the mood for something. Tell me more about this for Sag. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if I'm in the mood to invest in this or not. Okay. Tell me more about mood for Sag. One more shuffle. Thank you. Mood is being clarified by Page of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Cups in the upright, Page of Wands in the upright, and the Death card in the upright. That's exactly what it is. You, within this full moon energy, which begins on November 15th or 16th, depending on where you live in the world. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups in the upright, Four of Cups in the upright. Then I have Five of Cups in the upright, Ten of Swords, my Lord. And then the Six of Swords, bottom of the deck, that leaves the Three of Swords. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an Aries, Leo, Sag. I also have Scorpio here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not sure what connection this is for you because it's different for all of you, whether it's platonic or romantic. I feel like you have an opportunity to transform a connection or to end it. And I feel like with harnessing the power of this full moon in Taurus, I feel like you want to end it. I feel like you're not in the mood to invest in whatever or whomever this is. It's like you may have been confused in the past. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Do I want to invest in this? Do I not? I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit clouded. I don't really have a lot of clarity on who I want to invest in, what I want to invest in. But I feel like you're in the mood to take action one way or another, whomever or whatever this is to you. It's like now I'm in the mood to take action, where maybe in the past I wasn't quite sure or I was confused. I didn't know if I wanted to. Now I know what I want to do. And I feel for many of you, the decision you're coming to in this full moon in Taurus is I am walking away from this particular connection, from this individual. I have King of Cups to the Four of Cups. I feel like you are rejecting this person's cup. Could be platonic or romantic. It doesn't matter. That cup that this king is offering you is being rejected by you. This could be an apology. This could be a love offer. You could be single and this could be an individual asking you out on a date. or they've asked you before and you weren't quite sure, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going to take action. No, thank you. I don't want to go out on a date with you. Or thank you for the apology, but that doesn't mean I'm going back to how things were or not re-entering this connection with you. So whether it's platonic or romantic, I think it comes with heartbreak for you. 5 of Cups. I don't think it's something you really wanted to do, because for quite some time you were indecisive whether or not to invest. But even through that moment of like 5 of Cups, the remorse and regret, I just feel like you can't get over whatever betrayal this person did. And what I find fascinating in this particular deck, the 10 of Swords is so different. This person has 9 swords in their back. They have pulled one sword out, the sword of truth. And they're using that now. They're staking it in the ground and using that to like literally lift themselves up off the ground, like prop themselves up off the ground. This is someone who's getting up off of the knees that they were at. Like someone brought you to your knees with repeated accounts of betrayal. And I feel like this is you slowly pulling out the swords and saying no more. Moving away, taking those swords and moving into calmer waters, moving away from this individual who's caused you a tremendous amount of heartbreak, who is very selfish with their love. These very, like, this is like a lot of patterns. Nine of Wands with this individual. I feel like you know your worth. Empress to the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy for you. Knowing your worth, knowing what connections or type of connections you want in your life, and being able to identify that that's a connection I no longer want in my life. Taking a risk to explore. Page of Swords, a new direction, new love. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. I just feel like this is the past and you're happy to leave it there. So I feel like when this person comes around with this apology or offer, where maybe in the past you were unsure about whether or not to invest in it, I feel like now, not only are you in the mood to take action, but you're also in the mood to leave it behind for good. You're moving forward into something much brighter. Where is Sag headed? Tell me more about this 6 of Swords. Where is Sag headed? One more shuffle, please, Anne. Thank you. Where are you headed, Sag? Knight of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Be careful, because that person's not going to let you go very easily. Knight of Pentacles. It might take you a good minute to get rid of this person. This individual is going to come back and try gaslighting you. They're going to try getting you to turn the horse around, because you're clearly moving away from them. And I feel like it's been a long time coming that you've wanted to do this. But I feel like this person comes in and tries to confuse you. 2 of Swords in the reverse, like you're making the wrong decision, Sag. And this is lots of gaslighting. You didn't see what you saw. You didn't hear what you heard. I didn't say what you thought I said. I didn't mean it that way. It's all in your head. I feel like this person has done this to you before. These words of manipulation, these word games. And I feel like this time around, it's just not working. I mean, for a lot of you, this is clearly a repeat offender. I don't think it's like a new person asking you out on a date. I feel like you've been through the process quite some time. You've sat in this state of, I don't know if I want to continue being in this connection. I don't know if I want to invest. If I do invest, I'm going to invest minimally. Page of Pentacles, because I'm really confused about the direction of the connection. And then suddenly you get the spark within you. Ironically, we're in Scorpio season, right? With that death card. And you're like, nope, I'm going to do it. When this person apologizes, you reject them. And when they come in and try to, this could be love bombing, gaslighting. This could really be someone just telling you you're making a mistake. Again, you didn't see what you saw. You didn't really hear what you heard, or you're making it all up in your head. I feel like you're looking at that pentacle. That's like you looking at it. And oh my God, what do you see when you look? Because they're giving you this information, this message, right? Here, look at this. Like, no, all you see is trickery, lies, deception. 7 of Swords. Even their offer or their apology is not legit. I think you're calling this person out. You're starting an entirely new cycle. Wheel of Fortune, Lover's card. You're making a choice to cut this person out. For some of you, this was a romantic partner. Not for all of you, but for some of you. But either way, the Lovers is the original choice card in tarot. So you're starting a whole new cycle, making the choice to cut this person out. Ace of Swords, because now you know the truth. Where you were clouded before, you are absolutely crystal clear about it now. Eight of Swords to the Sun. Whatever you've been up in your head about, all of this confusion, it's like it's being illuminated. So I don't know what's transpiring here, but there's a connection in your life that you are consciously making the decision of, like making the decision to cut off once and for all. And I don't believe you fall for this person's love bombing or gaslighting or their offer or their apology. I feel like I've tapped into a Sagittarius collective. You are not in the mood to deal with that ever again. Whoa. Let's get you two Moonology cards here, my love. I have for you, talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Yeah, I don't think you're going to say much to this person. Fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I think it's done and over with. And I think you say it with very few words. Because we saw a page there. Those were lots of pages. So I don't think this is a whole big blown out fiery climax. It has the potential to be when this person comes back and I feel like they become argumentative with that King of Swords in the reverse energy. But I don't feel like that deters you at all. You're still Six of Swords, canoeing away, getting as far away from this person as you can. You're in no mood for their shenanigans. And I feel like that's an individual you are leaving behind in 2024. That's what I have for you, Sag. That is your full moon in Taurus tarot reading. If you like that message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Capricorn, let's see what your full moon in Taurus reading is. Oh, we have reflect. There's something here, particular situation, environment, or connection that you need to reflect upon. Splitting the deck, I have the Queen of Swords to the Magician. So you need to think about something before you take action on it, or before you speak about something, or maybe cut something or someone out. It's like, let me pause and think about this. Tell me more about the reflect card here for Capricorn. Tell me more about reflect. One more shuffle. Thank you. Reflect is being clarified by Nine of Swords in the upright, the Hangman in the upright, the Ace of Cups in the upright. Ooh, Seven of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Two of Cups. That's exactly the energy I was feeling. I think you've been dealing with someone who's been very deceptive towards you. The Seven of Swords for me, if you've seen my readings before, I always say that's a sliding scale sword card for me. At the low end, this is someone who tells a lot of little white lies and you're always catching them in it, but over time they really start mounting up and leaving some scars. And they create trust issues between you and that individual. And for others of you, we have the opposite end of the spectrum, which is lying, cheating, betrayal, infidelity, you name it. So I don't know, because each of your stories are so uniquely different to you, where on the scale you are there. But I feel like it has really put you in a state of Nine of Swords. I mean, some of you, and again, it's not every Capricorn, but for the group that I've tapped into, I mean, it's disrupting your sleep. It's causing insomnia. Even if you're getting a full night's sleep, you might still be feeling tired in the day because your body really still, your body, even at night, if you're sleeping, isn't fully resting. Something is still working, like in the background, like in your subconscious, thinking about all of this lying and cheating and deception, again, whatever that is for you. And I think you've been trying to see things from different perspectives, maybe second guessing yourself that you've been wrong about it. I feel like in this moment of reflection, you're deciding to pour love into yourself. Like, I think there's a realization here, and if not, there should be, that instead of putting all of my energy into thinking about this behavior, I really need to be pouring energy into taking care of myself, my mental health, my sleep patterns, my eating habits, the Ace of Cups. Before you can get to the Two of Cups, which we have there, we need to have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is self-love. You have to love yourself so much that your cup overfloweth, and now you have enough love to give to another. And so I feel like this is in this moment of reflection, because again, whatever this was, not the greatest energy. I feel like it's an awakening almost for the Capricorn collective. Like no matter what happens with this connection, because you're still not sure what's going to happen. Wheel of Fortune to the Hermit to the Two of Cups is like, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know if I'm going to confront this person. I don't know if I want to leave them over it. I don't know if I want to cut them out of my life. I don't know if I want to forgive them and maybe even try again. But until I figure it out, I'm going to take care of myself. Eight of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Six of Pentacles. At the very least, if I can't transform the connection in this very moment, I can transform myself. I can transform the love and care and how I invest in myself. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing. Is I'm going to work at transforming myself, because right now I'm not sure how to transform that particular connection. I don't know what this individual did to you, and you know, soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. Like I said, could be a friend, a family member, or a lover. I just see you like, until you can reflect and really figure out what to do about that, you're making the decision to pour into yourself. So bravo to you. It's also very grounded earth energy, right? We're not going to be so quick to make a decision. We're going to pause and think about it. So I like that. You're not, whatever decision you end up making, and it'll be different for each of you, no one can say to you that you rush to make it. You've been, for the group of Capricorns I've tapped into, you've been thinking about and will be thinking about this for quite some time. This isn't a boom cutting someone out of your life. Not yet, anyway. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Capricorn loving themselves. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. One more shuffle. Oh, thank you. The Seven of Pentacles and the upright, right? Where do I want to invest? In myself. Love that for you. Three of Pentacles. What do I want to work on? Myself. I love that for you. The Chariot. I feel like it's something you're going to do immediately, maybe even after watching this reading. I don't know. Some of you could be there already. I feel like you don't want to fight. Five of Swords in reverse. You don't want to fight with that individual. Temperance. You want a very balanced and calm resolution. You definitely want a balanced and calm connection with this person at this time, because you don't know yet what direction you're going in. And instead, it's like, I'm deciding to invest in me. I'm going to work on myself. I want victory with myself. This is a new beginning for a lot of you, whether you keep that person in your life or not. It's a new beginning, because this is a group of Capricorns, and we've seen this new beginning for a lot of you. You're going to put yourself first now for a while. And some people might think that's selfish. I don't think it is. I think you're deciding to work on yourself, love yourself. I'm going to throw this out there for one of you watching. Some of you might decide to buy a new vehicle. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles is Ten of Pentacles, and then I have the Chariot. Some of you could decide, I'm going to spend money and take a vacation. And maybe that's what you need to get away from that energy. Maybe you need a day or two. Maybe you need a weekend. If you live in the United States, you have Thanksgiving. You don't, have to spend it with family and friends. I mean, a lot of people do, but you don't. You could decide to go away somewhere else by yourself for the day. Whatever this is for you, you are now investing in yourself for the first time in a while, until you can figure out what to do with that individual. Good for you. Very solid, grounded energy. Taking time to reflect, not acting in a hasty manner at all. And in the interim, deciding to work on yourself and invest in yourself. So I love that. Great energy here of reflection and self-love. Let me get you two Moonology cards. Go wild, full moon in Leo. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. Yeah, this situation you have with this person, nothing's happening right now. So there's no need for you to exhaust any more mental energy into it. Instead, you need to mentally heal yourself, because I think some of you are not sleeping well at night, or you're oversleeping. You could be sleeping 12 hours a day and saying, oh my God, I'm still tired. Yeah, whatever is transpiring here is causing a lot of mental stress for you, whether you realize it or not. So nothing is coming of the situation right now. Take time. Yeah, go wild. Take care of you for a little bit. Splurge. Be kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself this weekend. I like this. Reflect. Maybe go get a facial. Go get a massage, a manicure, a pedicure. Just something nice for yourself. Instead of investing in someone who's constantly in the Seven of Swords energy, pour a little into you. I love that message for you, Capricorn. If you like that message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what your full moon and Taurus tarot reading is. Your message is about unity. You could be deciding to come together with a particular individual or group of people in an effort to like unite. This could be like an individual or group that maybe you had some type of falling out with, and you're deciding like, well, there's strength in unity, or we're better together than we are apart. Tell me more about unity here. This could also be you uniting with individuals who maybe in the past you saw as like an enemy, and maybe now you're not seeing them as a friend, but you're seeing them as someone I can collaborate and work with in the future. Like identifying that maybe we are very different, but there are some commonalities between us, and we can work on that. So I like this. Tell me more about unity here for the Aquarius collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Unity is being clarified by Seven of Cups in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, the World in the upright, and the Page of Wands in the upright. It's exactly what I was feeling. Bottom of the deck, I have Queen of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, and Temperance in the upright. And then I have Knights of Cups here. I feel like you have been confused for quite some time about how to handle a particular individual or group of people in your life. And I think you're making an active choice to let the past let the past sit in the past. World card, closing the door on it, and instead sort of dispatching this message to whomever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse. This could be masculine or feminine. I don't read body parts. This is someone who maybe acted impulsively. They could have been rageful, spiteful, jealous, deceitful. I feel like you are making a very conscious effort to try to turn around this situation with whomever this individual is. I think you want Ten of Cups and Temperance with them. I think you want balance with them. I think you want to restore civility to the connection. You may have been confused in the past, but this is an active choice. And obviously this is not a message for every Aquarius watching, but this is making an active choice here to, I'm going to let bygones be bygones. I need to work with this person. I don't know if you're coming back together again with a lover. This could be a friend, family member, co-worker, associate, employee. I don't know. That maybe at one point you were confused about, do I keep them in my life? Do I continue working with them or collaborating with them? And the decision here is made by you. I can't, it's almost like I can't get rid of this person. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I don't know if this could be a family member for some of you. It's almost like I can't get rid of this person, so I kind of have to make the best of the situation. This could be like a rival at work, right? And you're not in a position to be able to fire this person, and you're certainly not going to quit your job. So it's almost like I want to make peace with this individual, and this is a message that you're having. This is like the Page of Wands is like I think you're looking for ways on how to make peace with this person, or to bring the two of you together. I do think you end up dispatching a message, though. Pages are messengers. They're in addition to disseminating information, they also collect. So let me get a little bit more clarification for you on this Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands here for Aquarius. I almost said Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. One more shuffle here for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Five of Pentacles in the upright, Nine of Cups in the upright, and Three of Swords. Whoever that Queen of Wands was, again, masculine or feminine, I feel like there's been a lot of bad blood here between the two of you. I feel like in the past you found this person to be selfish. I think they've abandoned you. For some of you, they've affected you financially. They've broken your heart, or they've let you down at some point in the past. I feel like this is you. This is Nine of Cups to the Three of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. The overall vibe I'm getting here is you reaching out to this person and saying, I know there was a lot of bad blood between us in the past and maybe we didn't collaborate well, but we're going to have to work together on this project or whatever this is moving forward. So let's try to restore balance and civility to our connection. Like I said, could be an employee, could be a colleague. It's a family member. You know, I mean, for some of you, this is a parent. A lot of you don't want to just cut your parent off, but it's like, we need to talk about it. This is what's transpired in the past. And I'm still going to be an independent energy, 9 of Cups. I'm not folding with you and going along with you 100%. But we need to find civility here when it comes to our disagreements. The old way we used to do things, we need to make a conscious decision to not do them that way anymore. Where's Aquarius going with this? Where are you going with this? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Where are you headed, my friend? Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Cleaning of old debt, old heartaches, old heartbreaks, past life, debt. I feel like the karmic debt, like the slate is being cleaned. This is a new chance, a new opportunity with this individual. The Strength card, another major arcana card. Yeah, it's going to take you a lot of strength to go to a person that at some point they put you in the 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. It takes a lot for you to rise up and say, let's work together for a new beginning, a new collaboration. Ace of Wands. I like this for you, in the spirit of unity, because at the end of the day, you have to collaborate or work with this person in some way, whether it's platonic or romantic. And if you don't do this, you feel like this could be a missed opportunity at uniting the two of you. I feel like whoever this person is, you have more in common with them than you've realized in the past, but I think you realize it now. And that's why you're deciding to work with this person to have this new beginning, or work on this new project, or maybe launch a business with them, whatever it is for you, or maybe even reconciling a connection. I just feel like you're deciding it's better to find common ground with them than to completely excommunicate them from your life. So good for you with that unity card. I love that for you. Let's get you 2 Moonology cards. Step into your power. I definitely believe that's what you're doing. And it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Well, this is a full moon in Taurus, but it is happening in Scorpio season. I feel like you're transforming this connection because you've got your eye on something in the future that you're going to need to collaborate with this person on. And you're being very smart, stepping into your power and making the first move here to unite the two of you. So I don't know what alliance this is, but it appears to be one you've thought about for quite some time, and you know that it's in your best interest to unite with that individual. So good for you, Aquarius. That's what I have for you, my love. If you like that message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what your full moon in Taurus message is. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. Tell me more about ups and downs. Is that how you've been feeling lately, my dear, in regards to maybe a soul connection? This is card 42. 42 reduces to 6. I think of 6 of Cups. I think of the Lovers card in the Major Arcana deck, right? That is card number 6. I think you've had a connection in your life, some kind of nostalgic soulmate, soul bond connection. And you've had a lot of ups and downs with whomever this individual is. Tell me more about ups and downs for the Piscean collective. 5 of Cups in the reverse came out. Tell me more, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the moon. Wow, full moon in Taurus. There you go. The Fool, okay. And the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancerian. I also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's a small spread. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands, Temperance, could be Sagittarius, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, and 7 of Cups. You are confused. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. For some of you, you're married to this person, King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like some of you were this close to walking away from this connection. And you've decided to... maybe I want to try this again, especially if you're married to this person or you have shared resources or a family. The Queen of Pentacles in this deck is holding a pentacle her resources in one hand, but a baby in the other. So for some of you, you have a family with this individual or shared resources, or you wanted that one day. I feel like you have some fear and anxiety in doing this. It's like you want to make a decision in one direction. You're not quite sure what to do. You're internally conflicted. Five of Wands. I think this connection with this person is also out of place for some of you, where there's a lot of like back and forth bickering, like poking sticks. We're not taking the swords out yet, but it's not a very peaceful connection by any stretch of the imagination. I think you're deciding on whether or not you want to restore peace to it with the Temperance card. But you're confused, because even if you put the effort in to restore balance to this connection or civility to this connection, this person does not give you what you give them. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is breadcrumbing or not putting in the same amount of investment or time or energy into the connection. And so I feel like you're just very confused. I think there's a part of you that is looking at this connection like, yes, there have been ups and yes, there have been downs, but this is my fill in the blank. This is my person. This is my partner. This is my spouse. This is the other parent of my child. Whomever this is for you, my brother, my sister, my best friend. And I think you get really close to walking away from this person. And then you're like, well, you know, all connections have ups and downs. Maybe I can restore balance here in an effort to like end the bickering or end the conflict. But at the end of the day, this person does not put the same amount of energy or effort into the connection as you do. And so I feel like you're perpetually healing, Four of Swords, and you're perpetually confused about what to do with this connection. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. Like you want to heal it. It's a Six of Cups, some kind of soulmate, soul bond connection. Part of you wants to leave it and part of you wants to stay. But it's almost like you know that if you invest in it, they're not going to invest the same. Tell me why the Six of Pentacles is here in the reverse. Why isn't this person investing in the connection the way Pisces does? Let's find that out. Why doesn't this person invest in this connection the way Pisces does? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Sorry if it's noisy. I have the windows open. It's like a beautiful autumn day here. Anyway, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, my love, is being clarified by Death in the upright. I'm asking, why doesn't this person invest in the connection the way you do? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to fight for it. And I think that's really hard for you to hear. For you, it's ups and downs. For them, they've lost the passion for it. Even if they're saying the right words to you, the actions alone should show you that it's a connection they don't really want to be in anymore. I hate saying that to you. They don't want to fight with you, but they don't want to fight for you either. They've lost the passion. Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's why. They're existing in it for the family, for the monetary reasons, for the shared resources, for the history, for the nostalgia, but not for the desire to transform it into something better. And that's why they can so easily take from you with almost absolute no guilt. Oof. Tell me more about the person who's doing this to Pisces. Yeah, you're looking at it like, well, it's ups and downs. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. And this person's like, I don't even want to be here. I just don't think they say it. And I don't know what their motive is. What is this person's motive? Why are they doing this? Why don't they just leave? What's their motive? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. What's their motive? Ten of Swords in the upright. Eight of Cups in the upright. Queen of Wands in the upright. I have a Queen of Pentacles now and a Queen of Wands. Well, I asked what their motive is. They want to end a connection and possibly move towards someone else. I now have 2 queens on the table. For some of you, this person doesn't invest, and their motive, why they're doing this, they wish they could end the connection and move towards someone else. Whether that person exists in the 3D or in their mind, they just want to be with someone else, or they want another friend, or they want another lover. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're trying to save a connection with a person who really doesn't want it saved. So why is this person staying then? Why do they stay? Why are they staying in the connection with Pisces? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Why are they staying? Page of Swords in the upright, King of Cups in the reverse, Page of Wands in the upright. Do you tolerate it? For those of you that know they have another person, do you tolerate? You tolerate the love bombing. You tolerate them giving a little communication, little effort. They could also be staying in the connection because there are 2 children, or there are children involved, like you have children with them. So take those messages how they resonate, and only if they resonate. For some of you, they stay in the connection because of children, or they stay in the connection because you tolerate their childish behavior, their immature input or investment in the connection, and they know they can just love bomb their way to stay, but continue with what they really want. Bottom of the deck, the Star card to the 6 of Wands to the Ace of Swords, the World card. This person, oh God, please don't. Oh, I don't even want to say this. For some of you, this person is hoping you leave. They're hoping they can get victory out of this situation by you having the clarity to leave. That's deep. Okay. Advice for Pisces about this. Advice for Pisces about this. What is the advice for Pisces about this? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. What's your advice, my dear? 7 of Swords in the upright. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The Sun in the upright. 7 of Swords is a little bit different in this deck. This person is turning their back. So it's like turn your back on the deception here, or the lies, or whatever it is. Wheel of Fortune. Start this new cycle. Move forward in your life towards happiness. That's where your victory is. Your 4 of Wands, your celebration, soul searching with the Hermit card. This is not only elevating yourself in the 3D by moving towards a happier path, but elevating yourself spiritually as well. 9 of Cups, pouring into yourself and chasing what your true wish fulfillment is. So that's what I have for you, my love. I feel like there's a connection in your life with lots of ups and downs. And if this is a romantic partner for some of you, they're not giving to the connection the way you hope they would, because this individual at the core of it really doesn't want it, regardless of what they say. For a small percentage of you, this individual already has someone else that they would like to be with or move towards, or even if that person doesn't exist in the 3D, there's a wish for them to be with someone else. I'm so sorry to say that to you, but I feel like in this respect, you need to put yourself first and chase your happiness. I don't think it exists anymore where you currently are. Let's get you Moonology cards. Leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. I feel like something similar has come up in other readings that I've done for you. And luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I feel like you have the opportunity to start a new cycle, a new life. during Sagittarius season. So, and that Wheel of Fortune definitely is good luck for a lot of you. So take all those messages, how they resonate, and only if they resonate to you. Bit of a heavy read here, but sometimes we go through these situations. So I hate to say that we learn lessons, but that we understand how much happier we can be elsewhere. And one day when you're in a different situation, environment, or connection, you're going to look back on this one and say, gee, why did I stay in that so long? And that's okay. It all happens in divine timing, and everybody has to move forward in their own way. But for those of you that needed some encouragement that there's something brighter waiting for you, there absolutely is with the Sun card. That's 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, all rolled into one. And that is waiting for you. Now, certainly don't take my word for it, right? I'm just a tarot reader in the northeastern part of the United States. But I feel like somewhere deep inside yourself with that Hermit card, you know that already anyway. Good luck to you, my friend. That is your full moon in Taurus reading. Some of you are making the conscious decision to release a toxic situation in your life. And if that is your story, I send you not only light, love, and peace, but a lot of bravery and strength and courage as well. Until I read for you again, my dear, good luck. Okay, there you have it, everyone. All 12 signs now have their full moon in Taurus tarot reading. And now I'm going to do a quick reading for the collective utilizing the card at the bottom of the deck. We have pause. Pause. Maybe before making a decision here, there's a need for you to pause. I'm going to use the After Tarot deck for this reading. So tell me more about pause. Could be a time of reflection before you move forward. There might be a need for you to pause and gather more information. If you're charting a new course in life, what does that look like? If you're looking to open up a new business, what does that look like? What do you need in terms of the legalities involved, right? So it's almost like don't make any hasty decisions. Pause and plan and be strategic is the feeling I'm getting about whatever this next chapter or new chapter is for you. Tell me more about pause here for the collective. One more shuffle now, please, and thank you. Pause is being clarified by the Emperor in the upright, the World in the upright, the Devil in the upright, my word, and the Knight of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Pentacles in the upright, 7 of Pentacles in the upright. That's your pause. And the King of Wands right before you take action. So there's something in your life that you want to either close out or something new you want to begin. And it's like you want to take leadership of doing this, right? So, you know, maybe if you're a Pisces, you're looking to chart a new path. Maybe if you're a Scorpio, you're looking to start a new business. Whatever it is for you. In Cancer, you're reevaluating the relationships in your life. Wherever you are here on the zodiacal wheel, whether you're closing something out, reevaluating something, or wanting to start an entirely new chapter or business, there's a need here for you to evaluate your steps before you launch into taking action. Because you want to make sure that you're not replacing a toxic thing with another toxic thing, or you're not beginning this new venture, whatever it is, on the wrong footing, right? So there's a need here for you to like perhaps collaborate, 3 of Pentacles with other individuals, Knight of Swords, obtain information, obtain the truth about what you need so you can be very grounded and stable when you make this decision about what you're investing in when it comes to the future. So I feel like it's pause and gather all the information because you have lived, regardless of your age, you have to date a very, it's like a life well lived. Lots of experiences, some good, some not so good. And it's like, what mistakes do we not want to repeat again? So for some of you, maybe you're quitting an old habit. Maybe you want to stop a pattern within your life, right? Whatever it is for you, however, you know, great or small it is, there's almost this reminder here to pause and learn from the past mistakes, the toxic connections, the toxic traits that we might have, the toxic patterns we might have, right? It's like stop and really reflect upon everything, everyone, all the lessons I've learned. So before I launch forward, into this King of Wands energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. Do so having really all the tools that you need. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Tower. Some of you are making some big life changes, closing businesses, opening businesses, cutting out relationships, starting new ones, strengthening. Again, whatever that is for you, there's something new that you are on the precipice of. Some of you, maybe it's quitting smoking. I don't know. Maybe you're going to cut out coffee. Again, whatever it is for you, and I'm not trying to lessen it or cheapen it, because it's just as important to you as something else is to someone else, right? But it's kind of like, get equipped with all of this information, knowledge. What do you need, right? What are the, kind of think of yourself as the magician, right? The magician holds all the aces. Well, what do you need to learn about those aces in respect to the direction that you want to take? Whether you're pouring love into something, starting something new. I just feel like there's a need here for a lot of you to acquire information, so the mistakes of the past are not repeated. This is going to be a good tower. Oh my God, I knew it before I even looked at the card behind it. This is a good tower. This is a tower of victory, provided we have all learned the mistakes of the past or the patterns of the past. I really, really love this for you. And for a lot of you, this is beginning this new path, new cycle, whatever you want to call it. For some of you, you're starting a diet, and good for you. Or you're going to be exercising more. Whatever it is for you, it is beginning on or around this full moon in Taurus, which is signified right here by the final card that I'm drawing, the moon card. So I love this for you. This is just a little extra message I feel from Spirit. I know you want to move fast. This is the message I'm getting. Knight of Swords. I know you want to move fast, but pause and be grounded. Get everything you need before you can launch forward into victory, and launching you are doing. I love that. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, and I love the King of Swords in this deck because in most tarot decks, the King of Swords is looking straight at you, right? And this deck is different. The King of Swords is looking to the left, and I feel that's the future. Not in the past, looking into the future with a hell of a lot more knowledge in that Ace of Swords. So good for you, collective. You are moving towards something new, something that's exciting, and you're doing it with full clarity, and hopefully taking this message as a gentle reminder to pause and collect all the data, tools, whatever it is you need to start this. And I think there's victory. If you can do that, I think there's victory here for you. Your Moonology card is the first quarter moon in Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. Release your blocks. And your other Moonology card, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So yeah, I feel like nothing is yet set in stone because there's still some steps you have to take. Even though you might be itching to quit smoking, or you're itching to whatever, move, learn something new, launch a business, leave a relationship, whatever it is, it's like nothing's yet set in stone. Whatever's on your path is still there, right? What's meant for you will never pass you by. So take your time. Don't repeat old mistakes, and this time be smart. You are armed with both the passion and the knowledge to be a true success here in whatever this is for you. It's different for each of you, but I love this message for the collective. Release your blocks, release the past, whatever mistakes you've made, forgive yourself, and move forward towards success. And a lot of you are going to start this on or around this full moon in Taurus. So good for you. And you're doing it with a lot of grounded energy. So bravo to you. I love all of you. I always enjoy doing this readings, but I especially enjoy interacting with all of you in the comment section. So in addition to maybe liking and subscribing, also drop me some comments below because I enjoy hearing about your journey. As always, I thank you for allowing me to be part of yours. And of course, thank you for being part of mine as well. Until I read for all of you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.